You're getting an extra couple of minutes worth of flying here at Airbourne, and how lucky you are as well. To tell you all about it, we're chatting to the crew now, they're just repositioning. To tell you all about it, please welcome back George.
George, thank you so much. It looks like they're just practicing. Maybe he's displaying at the wrong place. Have we thought of that, George?
Well, I think we know that.
H558. And there, as Bill Perrins brings home from the right, you've got a very brief sound of the Facebook polls, people who have polled. £2 million to get this aeroplane to where she is today. Sitting alongside him, Kev Rumans, and the third member of the crew, the guy with all of those wheels down. There are 18 of them if you want to count them. And we shall see her in various other poses as she comes by again. Fascinating to realise that the shape that was to become Vulcan was drawn on a scruffy piece of paper in 1946 by the same man who designed the fantastic Lancaster bomber, Roy Chadwick. And there is only 11 years between these two aeroplanes, the Lancaster and the Vulcan, but yet they look as if they might have come from different centuries. Here she is then, with the landing gear down. Test pilot Tony Jackman earlier. He's still here today signing books at the bookstore, and he told us some extraordinary things about rolling this aeroplane, rolling it off the top of a manoeuvre, climbing up and then rolling at the Farnborough Air Show. He did that himself. Maybe we'll get somewhere close. So the RAF Gulf War said this was an aeroplane that protected us from a nuclear holocaust. It was a record-breaking bombing run, the longest there had ever been at the time, more than 7,000 miles. It took 18 air-to-air refuelings. And they bombed not for very long though, but what it did do was to tell the Argentines that if push came to shove, we could actually reach their mainland, as well as just Falkland Islands. So that was in 1982. She should have gone into retirement at that stage. But she was so popular that she was kept on by the Royal Air Force as a display aircraft and eventually not retired until 1992. And as she comes back in front of us this time, I think the bomb bay will still be open, but we can expect to see a bomb bay no longer carrying bombs, of course, but carrying the names of people who have contributed to this amazing renaissance of an aircraft that nobody ever thought would fly again after the early 90s. She will no longer be legal to fly. Two pilots sitting up at the front, Kev Rumans and Bill Perrins, both fly they both fly 787 Dreamliners as their day jobs, but they're both extremely experienced display pilots. In the days when Vulcan was a nuclear bomber, she was painted bright white. When she became a conventional bomber, and when she handed over the awesome responsibility of the nuclear deterrent to the Royal Navy, still have it today, she became this khaki-painted, low-level conventional bomber, and it's an indication of how flexible this aeroplane was, that it was able to do that so easily. Vulcan